everybody. Welcome to Tea with Coach T TV. And I am Coach T and Stacia White, your transition and purpose-driven life coach. Today, we will be talking about the 6 steps to creating your life master plan. And so what I've been doing for 2022 is we're going to be talking about how to get the 3 M's lined up so that you can begin to live and get your 6 to 7 figure income like you deserve. So the 3 M's are mindset, management, and money. So we want to align those 3 things together and get you guys motivated and excited about life and understanding that you have the potential to generate a 7-figure income. So let's get into it. I normally ask my clients a couple of questions, 12 questions, to see if you're an ideal fit for me. So one of the questions that I start off with is, do you have a clear vision but no plan? And 95% of my clients have an amazing idea, awesome idea, but no real plan. So believe it or not, a very high percentage of people do not have a clear and precise life plan to lay down a solid foundation to your life. So we're going to be talking about why a life plan is important, what exactly is a life plan, and how to make a life plan. So I'm going to give you the strategies and the tips that you need to get things started, okay? So a life plan is just a roadmap to where it is you want to go. And what millionaires do, baby, they don't plan just out for a year or 2. They plan out for 5 to 10 years, okay? So that's what we're trying to change and shift our minds to operate under where we're wanting to go. All right. So why is the life plan important? A life plan is important because it helps you take control of your life, period. Okay. And with these tools that I'm going to give you today and these strategies that you're going to be learning through this episode with Coach T is how to make a life plan. All right. So creating a life plan is one of the best things you can do to identify the things you most want in your life. It's a strategy. If you don't start, we used to, set a goal. But now you need to make strategies up because there's so much going on. You have to come up with a strategy for your life plan. And that's how you can make. So under the 3 M's, today we're going to be talking about management. So when we start talking about creating something, we're talking about management, what it is that you need to do in order to get the goal that you're trying to acquire, how to get it. And so a lot of these things may sound basic, but we go into it and kind of just give you the strategy you need, and then you can read it on the blog, or you can get the free ebook that comes with every time you click on the episode. You get a free ebook because I love giving out things for free. So here we go. Number 1, create a vision. So most of you already have a vision, but there are some people out there that do not. Allow yourself to dream big. Imagine that an average day is your ideal life looks like. So you have to vision what you want to be in the future. So what do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you see yourself in? And this stuff works. And I don't think people understand that when you really have this, it will manifest. What kind of work you do and the income you want to earn. A lot of people will know what they might want to do, but they really don't know. They know what income they might want, but they have no idea how to get them from the starting line to the millionaire line. And that's what doing these steps are going to help you start your journey to that millionaire line. Okay. Think about the things you want to improve in your life. This can include different areas in your life, such as finances, careers, or your health. It may entitle some weaknesses you want to overcome, consider how you will measure your improvements and define success. I literally have an online course allowing you the opportunity to redefine your success so that it can lead you to your millionaire life. So this is an important step when you're right here to make a clear definition of what success means to you. Okay. So in a lot of these strategies, you'll see the same type of concept, because when you're leading to go to this place, a destination, which the destination is creating the income that you want and the lifestyle that you want. You'll see a lot of these tips under different things. So I'm always talking about performing a self-assessment. Baby, we got to know where we are and where we stand at that moment. So a self-assessment can happen 1 month at a time. It can happen 1 week at a time. So you will hear me always talking about you need to check yourself. You need to perform a assessment so you know where your mind is, where your body is, and where your soul is, and see if they're all in line with one another, so that if one is out of whack, you're out of whack. To perform a thorough life assessment, you need to be honest with yourself and what you want. So you have to, that's why in the other step, it says to define success and what that term means to you. It is important that you know that before you move on to this self-assessment, because when you know where you are and where you're trying to go, and you've retrained your mind on what success means to you, then now you can figure out, okay, how can I apply that to every area of my life, right? So a life assessment includes considering factors like the role you have in your life, your satisfaction with different areas in your life. So you're checking every. Go to my episode that talks about personal growth, and that will kind of give you, it'll shed some light on what it is that you need to do to monitor, to kind of assess how you're growing and measuring how far you've come and where you still need to go. That's pretty much all it is. All right. So consider different areas of your life, such as careers, finance, personal development, your community, your health, relationships, and faith. All of those things need to be checked for your self-assessment. Okay. I'm always telling people we love to talk about our strengths, but in order to do a self-assessment, you have to talk about your weaknesses too. So I love to get people to organize and prioritize, to simplify. So prioritizing your life is a must. If you have things that are not in order in your life, then you're not going to get to where you want to go. So you have to simplify. But in order to simplify, you got to prioritize. You got to figure out, okay, what is important? What is not important? What do I need? What don't I need? So you need to make sure that you have those things under wraps and under control in order to move on and getting the things that you need to get out of life so that you can create this master plan. For example, if your family is among your top priorities, you may prefer a career with a good work-life balance that requires little or no travel, for an organization that is close to your home and respects employees' non-working hours. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to create whatever you want to make your number one, your number two, your number three, however you want to list those things. Then you need to do everything on the outside of that, prioritizing that to match. Because a lot of us aren't doing that. A lot of people are not doing that. They want these things, but a lot of areas in their lives are not matching up. So prioritize, baby. Identify your values. Oh, wow. In the Successful Living Life Planning Collection, we talk about your values, because you can't walk around in this earth if you don't know your values, if you don't know your worth. You just walking. You not walking with purpose or intention. And I want you to be a movement. I want when people see you, they understand the movement, and that you understand the assignment. All right. So compare how your life is now and what you want your life to be will help you identify your values. And I always say there's two things with values. It's your beliefs, your morals, your principle, and your price. When you identify your values and what is important in your life, they become a measuring tool for every decision. Decisions become much easier when you can clearly see what does and does not align with your values. That is so true, because since I know who I am and my value system, there's just things that I'm just not going to do. There's just things that I'm not going to engage in. And it might be for a certain amount of XYZ dollars, but I know my price, and because my beliefs come first and then my price, right? My value comes first. My morals come first. So when you know that about yourself, there's just things you're just not going to do, and you know to say no. Establish goals. So I know most people all the time talk about your goals and you need to write your goals down, but you see, there were 4 steps before you even get into your goals, because you got to get your mind right, right? So now we're in the management part. So the beginning of this was trying to just get your mindset together to live your 7-figure lifestyle or whatever lifestyle you want. But now you got to get your management together. Now we talking about your goals. What are these goals? And you need to figure out what goals there are. So maybe your goal for January is XYZ. Then your goal for February is this. So that when you hit them, you know you hit them. Now that you have an idea about the life you want and what is important in your life, establish high-level goals, because you're ready for the person you are and want to be. Okay, these goals are the things you want to accomplish over a period of time. So you're setting the goal, and then you're setting the measurement, and you must make sure that you do that. And I love to break my goals up into smaller increments, because when it's too long and I got life going on, it just seems like it gives me anxiety. But when I do it smaller, I know, okay, that was a very small, I could do that. Outline your execution plan. Your high-level goals are the person you want to be and the things you want to achieve in life. Now, you need to reverse engineer those goals to identify action steps to align them with your values and move you forward, because forward is where we want to be, right? The goal is to become millionaires, live your millionaire dream life. That's the goal, right? So I literally discuss, talk, coach. This is literally my coaching program, or you can purchase the a Successful Living Life Planning Collection, and it will guide you and hit all of this, all of the things we talked about today. That planning collection will help you. What I would like you to do now is download the free ebook, because it'll give you everything that we discussed today, and it will also give you links to just if you want the coaching program, or if you want to just get the collection or the information so that you can begin to create your life master plan. If you don't have a strategy for your life, you are not living. You will not start living until you know why you are living and start implementing a system, a strategy, some tools, all the things you need to be a productive and successful person. And I'm ready to help you. I'm here to help you. So thanks, Tri-Immunity. Love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Share it, share it, share it. And if you are having trouble with the vision plan, contact me and we can set up a 15-minute free simplicity call, because the goal is to make things simple so that you can organize, to prioritize, to simplify your life. Have a good one. I'm Coach T, and check me next week for our next freebie.